Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Star Ocean 5. We are back in Tracur. We finished off Der Soul. So now, I think before we go back to Santeroule, I want to do a few private actions before we leave, because why not?
Okay then, let's reconvene.
Might as well, there's no harm in doing them. So we'll do a few private actions really quick. Ooh, there's 4 of them, huh? Okay. Do this round of private actions, then we'll move on to Santeroule, and whatever quests need to be done on the way, we'll be sure to get them done, and all that good stuff.
Lieutenant, don't you want to go with the others?
Dax, how did you know about that?
Don't be so prickly wiggly. We'll be fine.
There's no doubt in my mind that we can handle this. You, however, I'm not so sure about.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Why you gotta single a guy out like that?
Thank you so much, everyone.
Alright, that was a nice scene. Dude, I really wish they had more of this in the main story. Some of these private actions feel like they belong in the main story. Chat, give me a second, chat. I gotta answer this call really quick. Sorry about that.
War is truly abhorrent.
When you're shooting it out with an enemy fleet, you almost get used to the horror of taking lives. But in the end, it's the same thing.
You're right. I was disgusted that people could slaughter each other like this. But it's really no different from what we do.
Seeing as we're both in the military, we mustn't forget that we're responsible for scenes like this.
Sir.
Got this right here.
This thought just crossed my mind, so let me ask you. Does research cost money?
Didn't we see this one?
Yes.
I thought so. First, think of how much money it takes to buy laboratory experiments. Now, think of all the patches you could buy with it instead. Seems like such a waste now, doesn't it?
Don't you mean new clothes, not patches for old ones?
Wait, you don't count money in terms of the patches you
We
could
saw
buy?
this already.
Wow, Miki, you are a master miser.
Inch fist roll. Didn't we see that one? That one sounded really familiar. What is the pinch fist? Oh, I have to learn it. I feel like we saw that one. That one sounded really familiar, but whatever. Maybe I like had to load my save or something.
Are you happy being with me?
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm very happy being together with you again after all of that, Relia.
Being with Relia makes you happy?
Yeah, extremely happy even.
Relia.
Equal opportunist. Sounds really good. I don't know what it really means, but it sounds useful. Alright, we can move on to Santeroule. We might have saw that private action with Miki and Fiore. I feel like we did. Alright, so Santeroule's towards Medoc. While we're in Medoc, we might have... Do I have the communicator? Probably not. Yeah, I figured. While we're in Medoc, we might as well go... Might as well go to Welch's laboratory to see if there are any new quests to do for her. There probably are. Yo, look at this sick new sword for Fidel. It's awesome. Because it's like plot relevant, it actually changes the design, which is awesome. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Actually, where am I going? Oh, over there. I thought the shadow was like blocking it off, but it was actually just a way you can go. That's weird. Oh, backtracking. Backtracking at its finest. And that's not a good thing, because backtracking is very annoying. Didn't I get, what is it, Mirror Blade? Yeah, I did. Alright. Try that out instead of, Shotgun Blast. I'm not really a fan of Shotgun. Yeah, so as you can see, it's basically Rising Blade with Edge. I might have explained this last time, but in case I didn't, Mirror Blade with Victor is like Nell's Mirror Slice, and oh wait, actually no, now I think about it, Claude's Mirror Slice. Claude's Mirror Blade is like Fidel's. So, ooh, I can grab this locked chest now. Yo, Solar Signet Volume 2. I'm gonna finish what I'm about to say in a second, by the way. It's Lightning Blast, and what is it for me? Volcanic Burst, let's go. But, now I think about it, Claude's, Mirror Blade is like Rising Blade. So never mind. It is like, Fidel's is based on Claude's Mirror Blade. And Rising Blade, a move that Edge gets, is basically like that Mirror Blade. So for some reason they call Rising Blade, Mirror Blade Rising Blade in Star Ocean 4. I don't know why, but they do. Star Ocean and their name changes. So it's basically Claude's Mirror Blade and Edge's Rising Blade is Fidel's. And Victor's acts like Nell's, without the lightning effect. Hi, Unicorn Wolf. You could actually cancel midway through it, which is kind of neat. Goodbye. I just really like the animation of Mirror Blade. Dude, in Star Ocean 2, it looks insane. Star Ocean 2, it's just like Claude does not play around when using it. I love seeing Claude constantly slash the enemy. It's awesome. Thank you. Yo, green fruit and white rice and some blueberries and nectar. Leave me alone. Are you kidding me? You guys are like super weak. Why are we doing this? I literally did those fights just to show chat what Mirror Blade did. Chat and the viewers. I keep calling you guys chat even though I'm not streaming the game. It's just, I stream so much, I get so used to it, you know? It's like a habit. Not necessarily a bad habit because it's not doing any harm, but it's a habit that I keep calling my viewers chat because I stream basically like 90% of the playthroughs I do.
I gotta get out of here.
So I'm so used to it. Oh well, it's not a harmful habit.
I hate to admit it, but I think I've put on weight.
Huh. You don't look like you have.
With such tight clothes, finding ones that fit after your body shape's changed must be tough.
Got that all covered. I have heaps of the same outfit in multiple sizes.
Heaps? Of that one outfit?
What? Okay. Ori is so weird. She literally looks like she's going to an anime convention. Alright, let's go see Welch.
Sorry.
The Santeroule's right here anyway, so.
Sorry.
Did I ever do this quest for you? Oh right, we need alchemist water and we all scream for alchemy. Is there any quest that will give me that? We all scream for alchemy. What's this quest? Fresh vegetable stir fry and 3 grilled fish to the bulletin-born Rosulia. Ooh, this one could be done. 3 jars of nectar. Wind charm. Any alchemy books to grab? Doesn't look like it. Slab of charred meat. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Can I create anything?
Order up.
Wasn't it grilled fish that was needed?
Mission accomplished.
Grilled fish was needed for something.
Order up.
Star flail. That's for Fiore, I think.
And here we go.
Shell armor.
I'm finished.
Scale mail. What's this?
This is more fun than I expected.
Wind armlet. Not bad. All these new armors I got. They're awful. Awful's a strong word, but they're not very good. Did that clear any quests? Didn't I need grilled fish for something, or was that... whatever, it's fine. Alright, so we can't move on Welch's because we need the alchemy book, wherever we grab that. We'll worry about that later. Again, we're moving on the story, and I want to keep the story going at a good pace anyway, so we'll worry about that later. Like when we have the communicator. When we get the communicator, we're going to be doing a lot of side quests. I think we're about to get the communicator soon. So once we get that, we'll focus a lot on a few side quests and some, again, private actions if we're in the area. Goodbye. Common eggs. The dog's like,
What is it?
Captain, I'm sorry to report that it will take us longer than expected to reach your position.
I knew it.
That's not all. You see, our ultra-long-range sensors have detected a Chronos spacecraft. Readings indicate it is scheduled to arrive before us.
That's pretty terrible news.
We wish you the best, sir.
What do we do?
There's not much we can do. We're sitting ducks once that ship gets here. Our only hope is that this expunction technique works and they give up on Relia.
Then let's hurry.
my dog's like on my mic's wire, so I hope she doesn't unplug it by accident. Get mirror bladed.
As close to perfect as
Ooh, new roll, huh? Honestly, going for that harvest isn't worth it. By the way, I was actually playing Star Ocean 3 recently. I'm replaying the game on Universe mode because I'm trying to get the Platinum Trophy in that. Ocean 3 is great. Honestly, 2 and 3, the Star Ocean 2 and 3 games, they're like basically tied for me. It's hard to choose one because I feel like Star Ocean 3 is the better gameplay, but Star Ocean 2 has better characters, and honestly, the story of 2 may be simplistic, but I still prefer the story of 2 compared to 3. Star Ocean 3 as the whole, like, it's fine at first with the whole war with Eriglyph and the Aquarios, whatever. I'm fine with that. But then, like, the plot twist kind of has a damper on the story. Because I'm not really, I'm like not a fan of, oh, they were all MMO programs all this time. It was all a game. I hated it. I didn't hate it as much as other people, but it definitely put a damper on the story for me. And the ending of Star Ocean 3 is whack. So while I understand, another new role, while I understand what 3 was trying to do with its story, I didn't like it all that much. It was fine. It wasn't an awful story. Definitely wasn't very good though. It started off fine. And I thought the stuff with like the 3 survivors, like Fate, Sophia, and Maria having the special genes, I thought that was interesting. The way they did Robert Linegod's death and like led it into, oh, these 3 are our last hope to save to stop the end of time or whatever. And the whole time gate thing, it was neat on paper. But it could have been executed better. While Star Ocean 2 may have a simplistic story, I still prefer it to 3. Its story isn't all amazing, but it's definitely better, I think. It may be simple, but kind of like what I say with Grandia, it's simplistic, but it gets the job done. The whole Wise Men stuff is pretty interesting, and the whole, like, there's 2 planets in Star Ocean 2. There's Expel and Energy Need. Is it Need? It's N-E-D-E, I think is how it's spelled. I never know how to pronounce it though. Need Nede? I think the anime says Nede. That sounds stupid.
So, what's next?
So Energy Need is what I'm gonna call it. Ned. It has an E at the end, so I don't know if it's Need or Ned, but Point is, I like the lore with that. Is it like amazing, the best thing ever? No, not in the slightest. But it does little wrong in the plot. The worst you could say about it is it's too simplistic and that it takes a while to get going. Because I remember the first disc of Star Ocean 2 is pretty... It's not bad. I remember the first the first disc of Star Ocean 2 is very, hey, meet all the characters. Which is cool, you know, getting introduced to the characters and everything, but you're not really getting much of the overall plot until, like, later on. I do remember that bit of 2. But I still think it does a lot better than 3.
Can't get any better than that.
Even though 3 is not the worst. 3 is probably my... Of all the plots, 3 is my second favorite. 4 is like... I like the concept of 4's story. But I do not like the execution. I just feel like the characters of 4 fail in every department. Or only like 2 of them I'm like fine with. Maybe 3. Like, I thought the whole, like, oh, humanity gets to save the world. Humanity's the last hope to save the world and the whole, like, destruction of Earth. I thought that was interesting, but I just wish the characters were better in that game. And plus, the plot wasn't executed well. The thing that 4 got right was the gameplay. The gameplay is the best in Star Ocean 4. Star Ocean 4 has the best gameplay of the games, in my humble opinion. And I thought the planet exploration was the best in 4. 4 had the most planets and the most diverse planets. So 4 definitely wins in the exploration and the combat part. But 3 is a close second in combat. I just prefer blind sides to the whole rush fury thing in 3, but 3 still has amazing combat. Chat, give me a second. My mom is calling me again. Oh, sorry about that, chat. I told my mom, like, yo, I'm recording right now. And she called again. It is pretty important, but still. So she's not completely to blame, but, you know. Whatever.
Okay then.
Might as well do some private actions and requests before we move on the story. But yeah, what was I talking about? Dang it, now I have 2 video files. So I've been recording for 16 minutes. But yeah, 4 got the combat and exploration really good. 3 has, like, the mechanics, I think, is up there. 3 is kind of like it's pretty good at everything, like the combat and the exploration. While there isn't much planets in 3, I do still like the 4D areas they have. And, you know, it doesn't really do anything, like, super spectacular, except the combat, which I think is fun. But 4 does it slightly better. Star Ocean's a good franchise. And 5 here, I think the combat's fine. I don't think it's boring. I don't think it's bad. It's not as good as the others, but I think it's fine. Oh my goodness, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Sorry, chat.